Awesome. Okay.
This way you don't have to take notes. Here, let me share. I have to share again. Okay, so now we're recording.
Okay.
Sorry, I just need to, I have so many notifications coming in because of all the pictures I put on Facebook. Okay, so in Marketing Autopilot, you go to Start a Campaign in Smart Campaigns.
Okay.
We're gonna make a template versus a campaign because it's kind of gonna be like a one-off email.
Okay.
We're going to click on the templates tab and it automatically defaults to email, but you could make a text message or you could make a task or something like that. But for the most part, these are good to utilize for emails and text. So if you're going to do something over and over that you're going to utilize in the future, it's good to just make a template, and this way you can kind of edit it down from there.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a new one from scratch. I mean, there's like 270 templates in here. I couldn't really find, I mean, I'm sure there's something that we could start with, but I'd rather just start from scratch. So I'm just going to click right here, this Add Template button.
Okay.
And I'm going to click Email Template. And what it does, it brings up a blank screen, a blank email editor. I'm going to click on Advanced Editor because we want to add pictures and links and stuff like that. It's not just text. So
okay.
I clicked on Advanced. You're going to want to name the template. The template name is for you only.
Okay.
Whatever will make you remember it. I always put my initials in it. This way, if I need to search for something, I can search by my initials, and it will bring up anything that I've ever created.
Okay.
But it's up to you, whatever you want to do. So I'm gonna do just sold template.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put my initials.
Okay.
My template scope says the whole office, but yours will just say like Realtor Deb Regan or something like that.
Okay.
I have available, because I'm an admin, I have availability to make a template for the whole office, not the whole company, but just our office.
Corporate office, right.
So in order for you to utilize this, I have to make it the template scope for the office. You can always copy it and then we can delete the template if you're worried about somebody else using it or whatever, but I mean, anybody can use it, I mean, if they want it. So the subject is what the receiver is going to see. So it's I'm sure you've done emails before. I typically stick to 5-6 words.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want it to be too wordy. You want to kind of get to the point. You want to force them to open it. It's kind of like a headline, like force them to read the article. You know, we want them to open the email. So in this case, what do you want? What do you want to advertise? Like
just so, you know what I mean?
And okay, so just sold.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'll just put the address.
Right, like one.
I just want to I'm going to copy and paste it from your email.
Okay.
Okay. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Okay. Okay, so that's going to be your subject, fine. At this point, this is a blank email, okay? So what we want to do is, if you want to start with a photo, if you want to start with some kind of text box, do you want to do a description, do you want to do the sold price? I'm thinking we probably just want to do something like a banner, like just sold banner or something like that.
Absolutely.
And then maybe have an image of the home. So what you're going to want to do is you have to, so over here, so it says no content here, drag new from content panel.
Okay.
So we want to have text. So you're dragging a text box and you're dropping it.
Okay.
Okay, so now you can type in here. So, and you can change the
font.
This is blocking it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so just sold. Okay, we can make it centered. You can change the color, you can change the font. Arial is typically fine. You can change the size of it, you know, something like that. You can change the text color in the background. If you want to do like a whiter ties, you could do yellow.
Like background yellow and the white font.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
so the entire box like that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
What we could do is wait a second. Maybe you can. There's a lot of things that you could play around with.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of how it is, like defaults to how it is, but there might be a way to add it. Not really. I mean, it's pretty much, It's pretty much how it is.
How it is. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could just do,
Just no
make it
back.
bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's fine the way it is.
I think it's good. Yeah.
I mean, you could change it if you hate it.
Yeah.
So then the next thing is, I'm thinking that let's go grab a picture of the image. Do you have an image?
I don't have an image, and I can take a picture that they have, but I know if you just.
You were the buyer's agent?
Yes.
So, so let's Google it. Let's Google it. I'll go Google it. I'll grab a photo just so we have something.
Yeah.
So I'll go to Realtor. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Not a good picture of it, though. There's a prettier picture.
There's a prettier picture?
Yeah, but we could use that to play with.
Yeah, it's showing off market, so.
Well, we could just use that to play just initially.
All right, so let's just use this, and then you can change it.
Yeah. You could tell it wasn't a professional picture.
Right. Okay, so now we have our photo. I'm gonna go back to KB Core. So what we need another box. So we need an image box now.
Okay.
So there's no more rows. It only starts with one row. You have to add a row. So there's the content tab, and then there's the rows tab. The row, we just want one picture. If you had multiple pictures, you can do like a side by side. But because we only have one picture, we're gonna grab the box that has one spot.
Okay.
So you're gonna drop it here. Then we want to grab the content, and it's gonna be an image this time, and you're gonna drop the image box in that box.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's wanting you to go find the image. So we're gonna browse. It's a lot, it's a lot, but it's super cool when it's done.
It makes sense, actually. It's fun. You have to define the box, definitely. I get that.
Yeah, you have to define boxes, and that's what HTML really is. It's just deciding where you want your stuff to live, like where on the box. Okay. So you just, you open one of your folders. I think you'll only have one folder. I have several folders. I always just use the same folder for whatever reason. So you're gonna have to click upload. I'm gonna navigate to where we saved it. I saved it. I have a listing photo folder on my desktop. So here's the photo. For some reason, when the images get uploaded, it puts a % in between where the spaces are.
And why is that?
I think that's the name of it in like web world.
Okay.
The web world spaces don't exist for the most part.
Okay.
That's why there's like websites don't have spaces. There's always a character or a slash or a dash. There's no spaces in the web world.
Okay.
So it just basically puts as a placeholder for whatever reason. It just has to have something there.
Something
there.
So
I'm gonna insert. So now there's the photo.
Oh, that looks great. I like that.
So what you can do is you can link. So if somebody clicked on this photo on the user end of this, we can actually make it go to somewhere if you wanted to.
Okay.
You can link it. So right now it's just linked to our KB Core library. So if a user clicked on it, it won't do anything. Like it will just open the photo separately for them. Like it won't go anywhere on the web. You could. I mean, it's already sold, so there's not really a whole lot. But like if you were like promoting a property that was your listing, you might want it to go to like your listing.
My website, absolutely.
So now what underneath there, we'll probably want to put a little bit of a description and the sale price and what it got sold for, right? I mean, would that be the best thing?
Yeah,
or
I think I like that. I said, beautiful, we could put colonial ranch or split. We could put beautiful ranch, sold. I don't know. What would you? I mean, I'd want to keep it short and sweet, just sold for like the price. And it didn't sell in record time. It was very challenging, so I can't really promote that. I mean, what would you suggest?
So who are you sending it to? Who's your audience?
My audience is going to be just for general information and for advertising. But then it's going to be different people that it's going to reach out. It's just more informative. Like this house sold for this price in this particular area, and pretty much to get leads from it.
Okay, so let's just put the description and the sale price.
Okay.
So I'm going to add another row.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to make something cool. So I'm going to have a double-sided box, a double-sided next to each other so you can see what that looks like, and we can always take it out. So we want another row here, and we're going to want to do content. The content is going to be text here.
Okay.
And it's going to be text here also. So what I'm going to do is here is going to be like the sale price. So it like calls it out.
Right.
You know, so I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it, what was the sale price?
I think it was $330.
What was the listing price?
I think it was $325 or I think it was $320 something. I don't remember.
Do you think it's necessary to put that, or you just want to put the sold price?
I just want to put the sold price.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make that, a little bit bigger. Not that big. Just like, so it like calls it out, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
And maybe make it red.
Just like so many options that you could play around with.
Yeah, you can do so, well, that doesn't look good. Well, text color white. Yeah, that looks kind of silly, but you know what I'm going for.
And you know, like what the option, like I know how to play around with, but I like the way that you have the different, like, you know, text boxes, the different rows.
Yeah. So here, let's put the description. Is there a description on here?
Let's see. We could copy.
Great ranch home is centrally located Iceland. Large brick yard, newer roof and windows, hardwood floors, and partially finished basement.
Yeah. I just put like a beautiful ranch home, you know. Great ranch home. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And I could fool around with that.
Yeah. I'm going to paste it into there. And then you could just kind of leave it. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you get the idea. So
I get the idea.
Again, there's a plenty of things that you could play around with. So then also what I like to do also is show you how to make a button. Okay. So you can make a button like see more of my listings or see more about me or something like that, like because you're going to want the person to stick to you.
Right.
So I'm going to show you how to make a button. Sorry, my screen is so small. So
okay, it's good.
we want to add another row. So we're going to add a single row under here. I'm going to make a button.
Okay.
You see that? So the content is going to be button.
Okay.
Oh, we could put in a divider too. Let's put a divider in.
Okay.
We're going to put a divider. No, that's not where I wanted it. That's not where I wanted it. Sorry. I want it here. So my divider is there because I want it to go across the whole thing.
Got it.
That's kind of the whole, like you can just put like a nice little skinny line. Like that's the end of the email. Here's the rest of the stuff that you want to send.
Exactly.
So I'm going to put another row. I'm going to grab another single row.
Can you define the divider?
No. Wait, can you? Wait. Yes, I take that back. You could do a solid line. You could do dotted dash. You can change the weight.
Okay. And you
it's at 1 right now, but you can change it.
Got it.
Okay, and you can do it flush left, flush right, or centered.
Excellent. I like that.
Yeah. So here, we're going to add a button underneath here. You don't have to add a button, but I just like it. I think it's cute. So I'm going to grab the button box up here, and I'm going to drag it to where we just made that box.
Okay.
So the button is also definable. Like you could change the color. You can obviously, you don't want it to say button. You want it to say something. So you can say something like, you can actually type over it here.
Say learn more.
Yeah, learn more about my sales or about my, about my sales.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then you can send them to a URL.
And it gets sent directly to my website.
Right. You would go grab your website URL.
Uh-huh.
How do you spell?
Regan.
Deborah?
Yeah, and I think it's just Deb Regan, DEBRE. Yeah.
I'm surprised I don't have it on here.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. I think it's spelled out.
Yeah, completely. Okay.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna grab that. Or you can do like you can have them go to the listings page, whatever you think is best.
Okay.
So I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna paste it in the URL. So now when somebody hits that button, it's gonna go to you.
Okay.
Again, you can change the color of this. The background color defaults to this blue, but you can change it to, you know, the yellow if you want. Like you can do lots of different changes to it.
So is that how you defined it? I mean, did you put, because you were like right at the button and you put the URL
So,
right?
see how there's like a little blue box around the button?
Yeah.
That, you know, so this menu over here, it's specifically giving you the options that is available for that type of box.
Got it.
Okay, so that type of content box, at this point we've defined it as a button, and then these are the options the button has. You can actually have it open an email instead if you wanted to, like email me for more information. And that what will happen is, so you're gonna click send email instead. And if you wanted to go to you would put your email address in. And you can actually even start a subject for the person.
Okay.
This way, when you receive that email, you kind of know where it came from. And what will happen is that when the person clicks that button now, on the receiving end, the receiver clicks the button, it will automatically open a new email for them, whatever they have set up as their default email, whether it's Gmail or Outlook or whatever they have as their default in their computer, will automatically open up an email to them. This way, there's no thought involved for them.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, so I do that with Missy's template that she sends out for the open houses every week.
Oh, excellent.
I have a button underneath each open house, contact agent, and it goes straight to you guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like so it's not a website. It actually opens up an email. I don't know if anybody's done it, but yeah, so that's that. And you can actually even put a subject like saw your email, or saw your email, interested in selling my house, or something like interested in speaking with you more, or something like that.
Right.
So you kind of know what that subject, where that came from. I mean, you know it in your head. I made this template, so this actually is from my database. So, you know, it's kind of nice to have that information. But, you know, sending them to your website is also fine.
Yeah,
it really depends on the content.
Yeah, but I like the fact that it goes to the website. And you know what, I wanted to ask you this question. I know that I'm part of the GSMLS, but I didn't know, I never had this conversation in one of the sales meetings. Like, you know, on KV Core, are all the MLSs that the office has access to, is it linked to ours?
No, I have clarification on that now. I forgot I didn't share it with everybody because I wasn't sure who knew about it or not. Okay. GSMLS and NJMLS are the only two that it interacts with. Okay.
So then everything that is on the NJMLS is populated through everyone's core, right? So if they put a search,
correct. So it's also connected to your website.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So it has the same search capability as GSMLS or NJMLS. So if there's a consumer on your site, it's going to pull from those two.
Okay.
As far as I've been told, but if you have any discrepancies with that, let me know.
Yeah, if you could just test one just before you go, like after.
Yeah, I will. Sure. Okay. So that's it for the button. Again, it's all editable stuff. You can change how tall it is, how wide it is. You know, it obviously has to fit all the words in it. But as soon as you click off of it, that blue line goes away. So it's just now the button. When you're in the editing section, it will put a blue border around each section that is editable. This way you know where you kind of are. Okay. Just another note on the double column boxes or the multiple column boxes. You can change each column separately. So column 1 is showing a certain size, but you can make it bigger if you wanted. And then column 2, you can edit each column, because they talk about these two things as columns, because two kind of separate boxes. You can actually edit them separately, because they're separate entities, sort of.
Okay.
Which is nice if you needed to do that. If you wanted to make this box slightly larger, you can. It really depends on what you need to do.
And I like that. I noticed that there was a video button that you could actually.
Yeah, you can add a video. Yep.
Definitely.
Yep. So if you have, right, so it's good for listings. If you have your listing video and you want to send them, yeah, exactly. And it even has a thumbnail. It's so nice.
I like that, because I could just say, hey, you know, like I could even personalize it even more.
Yeah.
Like more of my marketing demographic.
Right. And also, right. So you can, right, exactly. You can do kind of, but just as a note, if you are going to do the video, the video has to be housed on either Vimeo or YouTube in order to be utilized in here.
Really?
Yeah, you can't, it can't just be on your local computer. It has to be housed on a public website.
Really? So it can't be like the BombBomb, like the emails that we send via Core. It doesn't populate that way.
No, because the BombBomb videos aren't saved. They're one-off email.
Okay, okay.
So those aren't saved. Those aren't saved videos. So
then I would have to do it on Vimeo.
Vimeo or YouTube.
Okay, those are the only two platforms that it would allow.
The only two that it interacts with. Yeah. So let me just show you that real quick. So if you want to add in a video, let's add in a row down here.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a video area. So go back to content, and you're going to click on the video. You're going to drag and drop the video box here. So it says add a video URL. So again, it has to be housed online. So if you click on it, it will tell you that add a YouTube or Vimeo URL.
So then when they're opening the email, they're not seeing the video as they're hovering over it. They're going to be taken over to another site to open to actually view the email.
It's a link.
Okay, got it.
It's really just a photo of a thumbnail.
Got it.
I actually think it does play. Let me grab a video and see.
You know, like what I love about Core is like when you're sending them a hello, like this email, the minute they open it, they see you and you start talking, and it's just like this nice interaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it too. But the unfortunate thing about the BombBomb videos that I've found, and maybe I'm wrong by saying this, I haven't seen a way to save those videos.
That's the thing. The only thing, I mean,
They're like one-offs.
Yeah, I get a copy of it, which is good because for the most part, what I'm using them for is just to really an introduction or just to catch up.
You get a copy of the video?
Yep.
So save it on YouTube.
Yeah, I could do that.
And this way, then you can just use it and then just make your own YouTube channel. Keep it as an unlisted video. This way, the only people that can see it are the people that have the link to the video, not the public.
Exactly.
Right. So so download the video. If you get a copy of it, download it to your desktop and then upload it to YouTube.
That's what I'm going to do.
So there you go. So that's the way around it.
Okay.
I didn't realize you got a copy of it.
Yeah, because it's like when I send on KB Core, if I'm sending a lot of emails or whatever, I'll get a copy of it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. So that's the way around it.
Yes, it's a confirmation, because then you're like, well, how do you know that it actually went, that it was sent, right? So then you get a confirmation that it was sent.
But do you get the video too?
Yep, I get the video.
Okay, too. So you should be able to download it somehow and upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, we don't have a video, so you can delete and also duplicate a box by clicking on the box. So we're going to delete it with the trash can here. It's going to say, are you sure? And we're going to say yes. Okay, so we're kind of done with that part. So what you would probably want to also do is add your signature box. So you can do, you can make your own, or you can do something like, I'm trying to think. So there is a Core video button. I think that's for the upgraded video though. Okay. I'm not sure. Let me know about that.
I'll let you know.
So you can add your social links if you wanted.
Okay.
So you can add social links down here.
Okay.
And you can connect each one.
Excellent.
So you click on the box and it says what's your Facebook URL, what's your Twitter. You can delete it if you don't have a Twitter and you want to just delete Twitter and you just want to use the 3, you can do that. There's a lot of functionality on that. So you can add your signature. You can just do like a side by side. So you can do one of these guys, add in your photo here. So we would do image on one side. I'm gonna go grab your image.
Okay.
So it's, again, it's the same way I did the photo before. I just went to my images. And there's that. Then you can do text next to it with your contact info.
Okay.
You know, Deb Regan, blah, blah, blah.
Copy, paste, whatever, right?
What's that? Yeah, sales associate. I don't know if you want to put in Spanish, what you want to do with that.
Right, but it's like the options are endless.
Really, they are. I mean, it's really just a great, great program. Let me just grab it. I'm just going to grab it from here so I don't have to type it. So I don't have to type it.
Makes it easier.
Yeah. So again, you can edit the type of font it is. You can edit how big it is. You can obviously take stuff out.
Right.
Like you can make things on one line.
Right.
I like it to be even with your photo. Like I don't like when the text kind of goes beyond that. So I'll play around with it.
Yeah. And so they already get my email, so I don't need to put like my email and then my website.
No, because they're getting an email from you, so you don't really need your email address. You don't need the fax number. The fax number is not compliant. You do need your mobile and your office number.
Yeah.
And you need the address, which you have. So those are the only things that are required, really.
Right.
I think this looks fine.
And
that's it.
I like that.
And that's it. And that's literally how simple it is. I mean, it is a little bit different than making a regular email because you have to make text boxes and photo boxes. But what you see is what you get on the other end.
Which is good because you don't want it moving around. And
you can move stuff around. You can add stuff. And from what I understand, I don't have 100% confirmation on this because I just had an agent tell me that this isn't the case. But every email that KB Core sends on your behalf is supposed to have an unsubscribe link. I don't have confirmation on that because somebody just emailed me and asked me about it. So I'm not sure. I thought that it's automatic and you just can't see it. But if not, you can just, I think there is content. So I need to ask KB Core what the deal is.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's not giving that unsubscribe link unless the agent isn't seeing it.
Right.
So that's a whole other thing, but I'll let you know either way.
What are the icons when you go back to where?
Yeah, I saw that too. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Hold on. Let me grab a row.
Oh, that's right. You have to put a row to just.
You don't always have to. Sometimes it will just drag and drop it, but let me see what they look like. Icon. So the icons, add new icon. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Icons, I guess, would be like logos and stuff like that, I would assume.
But it automatically, but that's good because you'd want to populate the Weichert logo and the fair housing, so yeah, I'd want to put that.
So you would grab, that looks pretty good actually.
I like that.
I don't know if I have the fair housing in my library because I don't do these very often.
Right, and I would also want to put I like the all under one roof because that's like everything, right?
Okay, let me grab that one so you have it there. Oh, it's too big. If it's not there, if it doesn't upload it, it's too big.
It's too big, okay.
Yeah, so let me grab the smaller one, the PNG. No, yeah, it won't upload it.
So you're just gonna have to stick with the smaller one, I guess, or you just have to adjust the size.
I tried the PDF. Let's see if that one works. No.
No, it doesn't like it. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't like it for some
That
reason.
one's good though. I like that one. I like the Weicker logo. Looks good.
Yeah.
You could fool around with it. I guess, is that where the
Yeah.
that's where your icons would go then, basically.
Yeah, I guess they're calling it icons instead of logos.
Okay.
It's just instead of logos, they're calling it, because there isn't a logo. Don't forget, if you're going to use this, don't forget to populate your Facebook, IG, and LinkedIn, because it will just go to the main page. It won't go to your page.
Yeah, and I want to.
Yeah, make sure you have your URL there.
Got it. What was the other question I had? Let me see. I think that's really good because that's when you want them to. I want them to get to reach out to me, and then my website, to go to my website. Did we put it? Where did we put it?
Okay, let me save this. Okay, so this is all done. I'm gonna put Deb Regan. This way, when you search for it in the 300 templates that are there, you can find it.
You can find
Again,
it.
this is the template name is just for you. Like the person who gets the email doesn't see the template name.
Got it.
So you make sure you add template. So the first time you make a template, it says add template. Every time you make changes to it, it will say update template. So I'm gonna click add template, and at that point it goes away.
Got it.
It's over. Like you can always open it again, but you're done.
I'm done. Okay, good. Well,
so
it's so much easier.
Yeah, it goes away, and now it's usable. You can send it. Obviously, and I tell everybody, I've told you before, just send it to yourself first,
That's what I always do.
All the buttons work and everything looks good, and all of the links work. Especially when you're adding buttons and stuff, you want to make sure all that stuff works.
I agree. I agree.
There was something else. Oh, your website. You want to see if it populates NJMLS and GSMLS, right? So give me a property that you're looking for.
So 8181 East 6th, and that's in Clifton.
It might just be E.
Yeah, E. Yeah.
No.
It doesn't. So then it doesn't populate.
Was it East 6th Street?
Yep, East 6th Street in Clifton.
Is it definitely on the market?
Yep.
How about just 6th Street?
That's under, yeah. I'm working on that one right now.
Oh, it'll take me forever to do that.
Yeah.
There's 221.
Yeah, that's too much.
Well, let's look in KB Core.
Okay.
Let's look in the listings in here. Let's clear the filters.
So they only have like one MLS tab. They don't have like two MLS tabs. That's just for both of them.
Well, right? They combine it all together.
Okay.
There it is.
There it is. Okay, good. And there's the MLS number. Excellent. So it does populate both. Good,
yeah,
good.
So it is on the NJM. For whatever reason, it just wasn't. Let me look on your website now and see why. I mean, whatever's on there should be on your website.
Exactly.
It's just being really slow for some reason. I don't really know.
That's weird, right? I wonder if like it's just on the website and not on my. Yeah, but I know it should because it says headquarters.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever it's supposed to. I don't really know why it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Let me ask them.
Okay, I would appreciate that.
I don't know why. I mean,
Because I put a lot of
see, what
stuff.
happens is you can actually email this. See, there's like a direct link here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you click on that, it will open it up on your website. It's going to open up on my website right now because I'm on my account. But if you are in your account, there's a property. So it is obviously there.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure what the deal is.
I won't populate on my website, which is weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you go to KV Core and search for the property and click on that link, it will take you to your website where the property, for some reason, it wasn't liking the way we were typing it in, maybe. I don't know.
No, but that was weird because you were doing it right. You did it like so many different ways and it didn't populate.
Let me start over.
Okay.
'81 East. Maybe because it's not capitalized?
I don't know. It's just sometimes it gets a little glitchy.
Doesn't make any sense. I'm typing exactly the same way.
Yeah. It's weird, right? And can I tell you, sometimes when you're on the NJMLS, if you don't do it the way that it's listed, it's not going to populate, even on GS. They're very, you know, that's weird, but it should.
Listen, I'm printing the screen.
Okay.
I'm going to send it to my people.
Okay.
See what they say.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I know.
Because it's like, what, it doesn't like the way we're typing it, or?
Exactly.
So I'm going to start myself an email so I don't forget to do it.
Okay.
So how do you feel about templates? Do you feel?
I love it. I mean,
I've
played with templates before because, you know, for holidays, I like to send stuff out.
Oh, cool.
So then I would always clone them. I wouldn't go and do it.
That's how you have to do it.
Yeah, I would clone.
No, that's how you have to do it unless you start from scratch.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
No, you're doing it right.
Yeah, so that's what I would do, but I like the way that you did it. You know, that was another way.
I prefer to do them from scratch. I know it's probably not the most efficient and quickest way, but I just prefer to do my own thing. Like I don't like opening up somebody else's work and trying to fix it or like change it to my own. I prefer to start my own, especially when it comes to like artsy types of things like that.
Because a lot of times I would end up going into and cloning it and then ending up deleting most of the stuff.
Yeah. So you might as well start from scratch anyway.
Yeah, so whatever I'm incorporating, it's like wouldn't work with it anyway because I do a lot of my stuff on Canva, right? And so I'm like, okay, yes, but I like the way that you did it, so I'm just gonna do it that way from now on. Also, sometimes I would make myself crazy because it wouldn't work with the
use that template. So once you're done with that, you can always use it again and just change it. Like change the picture, and then change the subject line.
Absolutely.
This way, it's already done to your liking. I mean, obviously, I don't know if you like that. You can always change it.
I like the base of it that I could just fool around with it.
Edit it. Do whatever you want. Maybe if you find the better photo, you could change it out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to change it out because I think that the listing agent didn't use a professional photographer. I could take a much better picture. So, you know, I'm going to be around there anyway. So
there you go.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
All right. So that was good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love doing those. I love doing it. So now if you want to use it, just search for your name in templates because I put your name at the end.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'll let you know how it works out.
Yeah, you let me know. Add me into your data. I probably am already in there.
You probably are. I'll send it to you so that you can see it.
Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to send you the recording when it's done.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.